Now, to continue why people do not apologize, the previous video is in the last video I posted with this shirt on. Verbatim. But what about the people who can never admit they've misstepped, no matter the circumstance? What makes them incapable of apologizing, even when they're obviously in the wrong? For these people, admitting wrongdoing and offering an apology is too psychologically threatening. Offering an apology implies that they've harmed another person in some way, which can elicit feelings of shame. People who cannot apologize often have such deep feelings of low self-worth that their fragile egos cannot absorb the blow of admitting they were wrong. So their defense mechanism kicks in, at times, unconsciously. And they may externalize any blame and even dispute basic facts to ward off the threat of having to lower themselves by offering an apology. When they double down on their wrongness by blaming circumstances, denying the facts, or attacking the person or people involved, non-apologizers can make themselves feel empowered rather than diminished. Unfortunately, many of us mistakenly interpret these people's fragility-driven defensiveness as a sign of psychological strength. That's because outwardly they appear to be tough individuals who refuse to back down, but they don't do this because they're strong, it's because they are weak. Psychologically speaking, admitting that they were wrong is emotionally uncomfortable and painful to our sense of self. In order to take responsibility and apologize, our self-esteem needs to be strong enough for us to absorb that discomfort. Indeed, if our self-esteem is higher and stable, we can tolerate the temporary ding that such an admission involves, without the walls around our ego crumbling. But if our self-esteem is seemingly high but actually fragile, that ding can pierce through our defensive walls and score a direct hit to our ego. Indeed, as a rule of psychological thumb, the more rigid one's defense mechanisms are, the more fragile the ego they're protecting. It's not difficult to recognize your wrongdoings, to admit that you're wrong, to take accountability. Is actually very brave of you.